And how I know I'm 100% going to win that bet is because the Federal Reserve says we are targeting an above 2% inflation rate. Currency is this. Our currency says this debt. It says note on it. A note is a loan. The cash you have in your pocket is actually a loan from the government. It prints this loan out. It sells the debt. It gives the cash to you. So now you owe that debt. So if you owed a loan on a credit card, you have to pay interest every month. Our American dollars, the way you pay interest every year, is called inflation. Every dollar that you have is worth less 3% every year, and that's how you're paying your interest payment. So when you have a loan, you are actually shorting the American dollar. You're betting, I bet that the dollar is going to be worth less next year. And how I know I'm 100% going to win that bet is because the Federal Reserve says we are targeting an above 2% inflation rate. So you're guaranteed to win the bet as long as you use that money to buy an asset that's going to go up, preferably an asset that goes up that gives you a cash flow. So simply put, if we know that our inflation is a minimum reality, real inflation is at least 3% a year, but the truth is actually it's really like 7. But let's just say it's 3 to be conservative. In 10 years, if you borrowed $100,000, in 10 years, that $100,000 only has a purchasing power of $70,000. So that home that you bought for $100, just because of inflation, not saying that you did anything good to it, is going to be worth $130. And the debt that you owe, the purchasing power of it is only worth $70. You're making that spread every single year. So we are not in a society which is like 1970s where our money is backed by gold, where it's backed by something tangible. It's not backed by anything. What you want to do is get rid of the cash as fast as possible because it's worthless every single day you keep it, and buy something that's worth something, which is like stocks, crypto, real estate. But this doesn't mean, like, what people take it the wrong way is they think, oh man, let me just go buy anything. No, you could buy trash. You don't want to buy trash. You want to buy quality property, quality stocks, quality crypto, not just anything, right? So you want to be cautious, but at the same time, you want to invest, because I promise you, the government just put out $6 trillion. We're about to put $2 more trillion. So we're going to go through a hyperinflationary period over the next 10 years. We're going to have a huge increase in asset prices. For example, would buy wood for my renovations. A piece of wood would cost me roughly $3 a piece, 2x4x8. Now that same piece costs me $8. Metal's gone up 25%. Food's gone up 50%. So if you were spending $100 for food last year, and I'm talking about like quality food, not like processed stuff, real food, it cost $150 for the same food. And that's gonna hurt real people. Unfortunately, most people are getting killed by the same thing the government's doing to try to help people. They're getting killed by inflation. I know I threw a lot of stuff at you. Sorry for going like 600 miles an hour, but you have some great questions. You're welcome. So, 1 in every $5 was printed in 2020. We're gonna go through a major inflationary period, guys. Gotta get ready. So basically, we're turning into a third world country. So the reason why we're not gonna feel it as bad as a third world country, we're not gonna feel it as bad as, say, like Venezuela, is because their currency isn't the world reserve currency. We're currently the world reserve currency. But if we keep on liquidating and devaluating, diluting our currency, diluting the dollar, what's gonna happen is when you're diluting this dollar, the rest of the world's going to eventually not want to use it anymore. So that's where they're going to this everyone's going to kind of crypto. I do believe crypto is the future. Blockchain is the future. I can't tell you which one's going to win. Again, I feel XRP is good. I feel Chainlink is good. Ethereum is good. And I'm gonna invest in Hydra something. It's a cryptocurrency that Amazon uses.